Evan Michelle.
Peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Shovo Wex, along with my co-host, and this is Boss Moves Media, Stardome, Music Entertainment, and we're located at 1 Westinghouse Plaza, Hyde Park, Boston, Mass. And today, I'm with my very special guest, J.Perks, and his manager, Max. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Peace, fellas. Peace, fellas. How's it going, man?
I'm all right, man. You know, I'm all right.
There it is.
Welcome. You know, we got this little platform here. We like to kind of exploit you a little bit. See what you got going on.
I'm with it. My life is, my life is in the public, so I'm with it.
Hey,
Nice,
there you go.
Nice. All right. I see, you got your ice style, you got your merch, so
Yes, sir.
Let's jump
chill
in.
life.
show the good people real quick. You said chill life?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's that all about?
Exactly.
Chill life, man. Really, it started in high school. Pretty much, it used to be a duo. A friend of mine, we were actually chill life together.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up pretty much just kind of separated due to the ambition and our different sounds.
Right,
so I kind of just ran with it, and I said, you know what? If you don't want to make it a brand, I'll definitely legalize this. I'll make it a brand myself.
Right.
So chill life, it's all about just chilling, living life, working hard, just being yourself.
Right.
Okay.
Being yourself, the biggest thing at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I know you're from Chicago. I know you live over here in Massachusetts by way of Chicago. Tell us about that little journey.
So once again, started off young. My mother actually moved. My mother moved us over here when we was 10 years old, I'd say. And so I went to middle school and high school over here. But during the end of high school, my mother thought that I was acting up, so she actually sent me back to Chicago my senior year. Exactly. And I came back, but my entire family lives in Chicago. I don't have one liquor family in Mass, other than my mama. You know what I mean? So I just go back and forth, from here to Chicago, and really just check on my fam, do business out there, and come back, pop out there probably 5 times a year.
Nice. So how was it growing up in the Windy City?
Really kind of grew up fast, you know what I mean? My mother tried to keep me away from it because she knew what, a black man growing up in Chicago, she just knew the outcome. So she tried to keep me away from all of that. My family saw that, I was definitely special. So they were like, man, we don't want him around here. Like even my grandmother was like, hey, don't bring him around here, you don't, unless you need to. So I grew up with my grandma because, single mother, she had to drop me off. But, you just grew up fast. I remember I was probably 7 years old and I met these kids, and my auntie was like, don't talk to them, they sell drugs. I'm like, I'm 7. You know what I'm saying? They're like 11.
What are drugs?
Literally,
So you must have been on the south side, huh?
West side, actually.
West side. Okay.
K-Town.
Okay.
Shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
So, like my co-host mentioned, making it back and forth, what ultimately brought you here to pursue, music, entertainment, whatever the field may be? Like, what got you at this point here?
I would say my mother's musical upbringing for me because I started playing trumpet when I was 9 years old.
Really?
Yes, sir. And so, of course, I grew up with Sunday house music, the Luther Vandross, Fire, Stevie.
Classic.
So, so I eventually just developed a taste for melodies. And then, I was able to play things by ear, from my trumpet. I didn't need the notes, I didn't need to look at them anymore. So then my mother realized, hey, you have, some type of music or something. I started listening to rap music, started freestyling, then I started recording. And I said, man, this is kind of, you know what I mean? People thought it was, I'm like, all right, let me keep going with this. And I just took it and ran with it.
Nice. So what defines your rap style? What is your rap style?
I would say it's real with a hint of fun. Because I'm going to keep it real, but I might rap on a fun beat. But anything that I do, it's going to be lyrical.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's definitely going to be lyrical. I have to tell you some type of truth.
Yeah, so I remember when you first came up here, you had a good vibe. When you was vibing out, then I heard your record was so different. I was like, I like that record.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you.
It's a good vibe, man. Just kind of explain your thought process behind that record. What make you so different?
Man, the fact that I don't need to talk about guns and drugs every single song. You know what I mean? You know, because you'll get a hard-hitting beat with some bass in it, but all you hear is, I got a 30 on. Or, you know, I'm effing your beat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a lot of bravado in rap music, and I'm like, you can talk about other things and still make it cool. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Diversity.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to all the time. You know, I know it's entertaining, but
yeah, so
keep it real.
I'm from the old school era, bro, so
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate lyrics, and I definitely appreciate music, and I can actually understand what they're saying.
Right.
So that's a big thing for me. You know, so being a lyricist yourself, man, what you normally put you on the spot. Would you give me like a little 10 to 12 bars real quick?
Okay. Let me see, man. Sure. Look, I be taking them long drives, and I be in them back streets. My niggas don't act sweet. We get money like athletes. When I pull up on you, it's a track meet. Get the play and I run it though. Let's keep it 100 though. Been the chosen ones. It's a 1-year-old. I don't really care what niggas want to know. Them niggas talk too much. I pay for a personal drive. Remember when I used to walk too much? I don't really want to chalk it up. Cause niggas know I got an open case. But nigga, I can't even smoke an eighth. I still show my face though, you know I'm straight. Look, see they wanna bury me. I still gotta move. I'm making them carefully. Police, they aware of me. My competition looking scared of me. Like, what he gonna do next? Put on my chains, look like a crew neck. If I'm first, then my crew's next. And we probably take a cruise next.
Alright. So that was dope, man.
Fire.
Appreciate it.
So I definitely got get you involved as well. So you, Max, the manager, how did you two meet?
So I met him, I reached out to him when he needed a photographer 2 years ago for a show in Brooklyn. And he told me to pull through, so I did the 3-hour drive, and then ever since then, we kind of kicked it off. Stayed with his photographer for about 1.5 years, 2 years after that consistently, probably 1.5 years. And then within the past 4 months, I became his manager.
Nice.
I saw he had way more brains than just media. You know what I mean? Even it'd be funny, man. We had a show, and we had a show on Lower, and he actually spoke up almost more than I did, you know, for the team. You know, and that's when I realized, okay, he's outspoken, he knows what he's talking about, you know, and he has meaning behind his voice. So, yeah, let me do something with you, bro.
Okay. Man with the iron fist, huh? There you go. So what's next for you guys? I know we got the music going on. You got any release coming up? Videos. Pandemic is about over, especially here in Mass. Like, what's the plan? Like, come on now. Let's feed the world. They need to know what's going on.
We'll start.
So we have a few records that we're dropping. We'll keep one disclosed, and then we have a feature with someone. I don't know if you want to talk about that.
We'll keep it disclosed for right now. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep it disclosed for right now. I'm gonna tell y'all, you know,
We'll find out.
Behind
the scenes.
But you know, as far as what's coming next, we're just moving more strategically. You know, so we have releases that we're planning on releasing. I'd say within another month or two. You know, we're gonna see how our username, you know, kicks off. I'm sorry, how our username carries on, because it kicked off the right way. You know what I mean? Got premiered on Jamming, and then after that, it was just on a few other radio stations without me even knowing.
Wow.
And so, you know, I realized, okay, the marketing behind the music is really what matters. Of course, you know, your music can be all that, you know, in a bag of chips, but if nobody's going to be able to hear it, then no one's going to know. And you have to learn how to actually elongate your releases. You know what I mean? So they do stand out. So, yeah, we're pushing a username right now, but after that, you know, like I said, like you said,
a few records ready to go.
That's good. Definitely good.
Video
So-
dropping.
Definitely that the freestyle that you just spit, bars.
Appreciate it very much.
Who would you say, when you're coming up into this whole hip hop, being an MC, who would you say is your biggest inspiration?
I was definitely inspired by Wiz Khalifa at first, just because of his personality, because of the way he carried himself in the business, and just because of he just kept it real. You know, he still wasn't talking about guns every song and stuff like that. Stuff you can relate to.
And he has a little melody behind his spit too. So.
He does. He does. Yeah, he definitely started off like that. You know, still to this day too. But as far as influences, you know, other than that, definitely Jay-Z. You know, just the way he kept it real. And honestly,
And he creates timeless music.
thank you.
Yes.
He's going to state things you can literally write down.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, Big Sean was definitely an inspiration of mine as well. You know, it's funny, a lot of people compare us to like, man, you know, you guys make different songs. They're like versatile, but it's always spitting.
Right.
So,
That's good.
yeah, man.
Okay. Well, I know we just went through some crazy times, and man, we had a lot of time for self-awareness, things of that nature.
Yeah.
COVID was serious, bro.
Yeah.
Like, talk about that, man. How did it affect you? Like, was there any growth from this?
I would say, not to cut you off, I would say, to be honest with you, the thing that I took from it was, it's something bigger than us. You know, I'm a little spiritual as well. It's something bigger than us. You know what I mean? There's just so much happening, but there's never been this much happening at one time.
Right.
So there's like something, but you know, we're still humans. We still gotta fight through it. But what I took from it was, you're going to. This is a test. So you're either going to. It's basically the strong survive. You know what I mean? And that's what got tested. Are you going to be able to withdraw from this time? You know, you can't go out. You have to figure out different plans, how to move around business-wise. Or are you just going to say, man, this is too hard for me, man. I don't know what to do. Like, you know, you're gonna have to pick it up. You're gonna have to pick it up.
I know I took it as a moment of clarity.
Seriously.
Right? Kind of see things that you was too busy to see before.
Seriously.
Right? See yourself in the light that you want to see yourself. So, COVID was like a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
Right? You know what the curse was.
Yeah.
The gift was, it gave you an opportunity to, center yourself to start creating those goals that you never had time to do.
Exactly.
And to see them out. So, that's real dope, man. I think you should tell the audience, man, how they can get in touch with you, what platform you're available, how to reach you, if they want to book you for a show. Also, highlight the DJs in Boston that they need to get your joint.
Rotation, heavy
I'll
rotation.
tell you. So I go by the name of J.Perks. You can follow me on Instagram at JamalsDifferent. You know, my mama named me Jamal. JamalsDifferent, JAMALS different. Follow me on Snapchat, Young Wiz CL, chill life. Young Wiz CL. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, Twitter is JamalsDifferent as well.
Nice.
We
You
had
got a TikTok.
Yeah. TikTok is J.Perks Chill Life.
Alright.
J.Perks Chill Life.
So I know that also different challenge got to be on there.
Yeah, actually, we kicking it off soon. That's ironic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's serious. That's ironic.
Nice.
Yeah, that was just a record to, come back out the gates. Something not too up there, not too down there, right in the middle.
Right.
You know?
All right.
And if you want to book us, you're gonna have to talk to him. You know, emails, Chill Life Management.
Chill life, man. I love that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you
J.Perks.
for having me.
Thank you very
Max
much.
the manager.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yep. This has been another edition. Boss
Yes,
Moves
sir.
Media. Definitely like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Comment down below. Tell us what you think. This has been Boss Moves Media once again. What you advertise?